So Rajat Mehta, MD and CEO of Max Healthcare, located in Delhi. Well, that's a much hotly debated topic, these days, and many views. I would like to talk about how we, look at ethics in Max Healthcare. And one of the, words that is most often used, both in the boardroom and in town halls outside, is that we are really for profit and not profiteering. And the second, metaphor we use to set the ball, rolling on the ethics side, is to, tell all clinicians, saying that please use the family test. So anytime a patient comes to you and you recommend, a line of action or a care protocol, it should pass the family test. Imagine if this person was from your family, what would you do? Having said that, what we have done differently is set up a very strong clinical governance mechanism. So besides the administrative governance, which looks after the general management of the hospital, there's a clinical director who has the medical advisors and medical superintendents reporting into him on a matrix, reporting relationship. The medical advisor in each hospital looks after all the medical affairs, physician affairs, asset allocation, hiring, credentialing, etc. And the medical superintendent totally focuses on quality, on looking at clinical pathways, looking at infection control, looking at various data on antibiotics, on stenting. We have set up a huge clinical data analytics department to look at, decision-making analytics to address this issue. We have a memorandum of understanding with Deacon's University, Australia, on predictive analysis. So there's a whole lot that we do to make sure that we are in the right zone as far as ethics is concerned. So actually, compared to others, we are perhaps one of the few hospitals that implemented EHR, across, most of our, network. Therefore, we capture all data, electronically. We have dedicated a full-fledged, clinician who's passionate about technology to look at various, parameters and reports to make sure that we're doing the right thing by way of the patient and by way of the organization. First of all, we are now the biggest in NCR. And these two acquisitions have been very strategic. The first one, which is now called Max, Vaishali, earlier Pushpanjali, is the east side of Delhi in Ghaziabad. And along with our facility in PPG, which is about 3.5–4 kilometers away from that, we're the largest in eastern part of Delhi up to western UP. And the partnership with Saket City is also a very unique, rare opportunity to set up a medical complex in the heart of South Delhi. So I think with these two acquisitions, we are now the largest in NCR. About 70–80% of our beds, are in NCR at this point of time. We did a recent, mapping, and interesting to see that anybody in NCR is not more than 7 kilometers away from a Max facility. Well, clinical expertise is one of the first differentiators we want to, build on. That's the real reason why the patient, comes to any hospital. And that has several dimensions. On the one hand, we make sure that we hire the right clinicians, they are trained in the right way, they're inducted the right way, they look at the values that we want to follow, our Seva Bhav, and excellence. On the other hand, there is also a lot of investments into clinical technology. It's about really state-of-art equipment. You have navigation machines now, which guide the surgeon's hand. There's a brain suite for brain tumors. There is, the SPY equipment we have taken to help vascular surgeons and plastic surgeons. And we also look at, innovation in life sciences. So I think it's a combination of these three which helps us, become, an expert on the clinical side. In fact, in 2013, there was a pro bono survey done by BCG, and they said on 3 counts, the Max, hospitals in NCR stood out as rank 1. One was clinical expertise and effective treatment, second was technology, and third was value for money. Oh, plenty. I think skilling is one of the 3 core issues which the healthcare sector needs to address. So we are very fortunate to have 2 sister organizations. One is Max Skills First, other is Mihir and Mime. which work very hard on education and skilling, right from doctors, their induction program, sponsorship for scholarship for higher end technical programs, tie up with various universities for emergency medicine, skilling of paramedics, technicians, a full-fledged 24 month roadmap for skilling nurses, which includes both classroom and on-the-job training. Now looking at some technology-led content on videos and WhatsApp. We have state-of-art mannequins in our Mihir facility to train the doctors and nurses. So I think a whole lot is being done to ensure that we give the best to the patient. Well, our future plans are hinged around four things. One is we have now enough land bank to double our capacity. Currently about 2,400 beds. We can go up to 5,000 in the next 5 to 7 years. So first we are focusing on making sure we execute on that front. Second is leveraging technology. We do believe technology will disrupt, is already disrupting the sector, whether on the patient experience side, the clinical technology side, or life sciences. So looking at what new models we want to experiment with, which can perhaps help us impact patient care, patient safety, efficiencies, and maybe even take care to home on the back of technology, having ER command centers to ensure that our ambulatory services are gold class. So a lot of areas where I think technology can play a role. So that's what we are focusing on. The third is looking at alternate models. So should an hub and spoke work for us? Should we look at an upcountry strategy? International is a big market, but sometimes very volatile. So how should we address that market, right? So this is how we are trying to architect our future.